We were told that when Disney spent billions of dollars and years upon years of effort to make Epcot better, it would be a masterpiece, a revolution of Walt Disney World's second theme park, and perhaps the greatest vision that Walt himself ever had. Now, well, we have the finished product, and it looks very unfinished indeed. It's even drawing questions as to whether Disney still has the right stuff when it comes to theme parks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another adventure and explaining entertainment, keeping you ahead of the culture curve. Folks, we're here to give you a lesson in what Disney and other entertainment companies should be doing, and there is no tuition, for scholarships are given out freely to those with the highest of IQs, and you certainly do qualify. Folks, the only thing we ask from you is click that like button as we get ready to dive into the dying theme park that is Epcot, its final lights being extinguished in terms of what it was originally intended to be. Today, we are taking a look at the Food and Wine Festival, a cultured sort of atmosphere. And we were promised that the Communicore Hall, this airport lounge they put back in the middle of Epcot, well, that was going to be way better once the festival started. You see, it was just an empty festival space, and surely once those returned, the theming would be there, and it would be activated. You would understand finally what it was they had envisioned with this beautiful, empty, blank canvas where dreams and magic would happen. Only, yeah, that didn't happen. You got a food court. Panel, let's talk about it. We got a problem. Lorena, this is a situation that seems to not get any better. And then after we cover this one, folks, we're gonna get to the big two stories, I promise. And they're wowza, are they big stories? All right. Communicore Hall opens as food and merchandise location for 2024 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Lorena, you've been in the Communicore Hall. What's your take on this beautiful, wonderful airport lounge?
Oh my gosh. I've seen college dining halls that look way better than this. Just for folks who don't know, all of the cool edutainment stuff like disaster and learning how to more efficiently use like our landfill space, how colors affect people's moods, how to save for important things. All that edutainment is gone. And in place, we have got, I don't even want to insult airport concourses and call them this is horrible.
Looks like a food bank.
But Lorena, we were told that that this was just temporary. We were told that this is actually, in reality, a festival space. And so the Imagineers, they're not terrible at what they do. They were just leaving this as a blank slate that then guests would come to love, not hate. We just had to hang in there long enough for them to actually do what they're going to do. Well, folks, the festival is here. Erika, let me show you what they've done with the place. You're going to love it. This is by Mike over on Blog Mickey. Of course, Mike is and shall forever be known as the guy who told us that Tiana's Bayou Adventure is the downgrade, the necessary downgrade that we had to have. The vision of Communicore Hall is fully realized now that a festival is underway at Epcot. Today is the start of the 2024 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. The Flex Space, that's what we're calling it now, the Flex Space, is being utilized as a merchandise and food location. We stopped by this morning to check it out. Here's a look around. All right, let's see what we got, folks. How did they transformify it this time? Communicore Hall, there's the outside, looks the same. Well, would you look at that, Lorena? Take a gander, Eric, at this beauty. What did they do with the space? They literally rolled in. They literally rolled in racks that you would find at the dollar store. Yes, they rolled them in with random merchandise, and that is it.
I'm going to add something else to this. Are any of you familiar with the term a pop-up store?
Yeah. Especially around the holidays, like spirits and stuff.
Yeah, it's like they'll pop up, but they'll have like these cool backdrops and all kinds of stuff going on. You would never know that this thing popped up out of nowhere. This is like dollar store pop-up shop where they just roll the merchandise in, and that's supposed to do it.
Lorena, it looks like a garage sale in a college cafeteria.
I was just going to say yard sale. It's exactly what it reminds me
And even worse than that.
Or what the racks they have a Goodwill or Salvation Army.
This is
Now,
the
wait a minute.
place
What if
where-
I told you all that they're serving macaroni and cheese? I mean,
I
the food
heard
is
about that
fancy.
earlier.
Huh?
I was watching one of the vloggers earlier today, the daily ones or live streamers.
Listen, Erika, this is fancy
Mac
stuff.
and
I mean, look at this. I mean, they have actual signs that say food and wine. There are mobile queue turnstiles going. They've got ropes. I mean, this is something now. Look at this. How dare you all say that they have skimped on the theming? This to me looks like classic Epcot.
There's
There's no
no
doubt about it.
theming in that whatsoever. Cast Connections looks better than that.
This looks like a funeral for Hot Topic.
Oh my gosh. Was it Character Warehouse? I don't even want to embarrass Character Warehouse because that place looks amazing compared to to this out here.
Yeah.
Are you saying, Lorena, that Character Warehouse has character while this does not?
Yes.
So let me ask you all then. Okay, so
There's
Communicore.
so much you could have done with that space, and
Well, there was so much that was
don't
there
get me
before they
started.
bulldozed it down. But Communicore was promised to be this thing that was going to get better over time, right? So here's my question. This reminds me of Tiana's, by the way. My question is, given the track record that we are seeing here, given how terrible this looks, I mean, this should be an embarrassment to anyone who has ever called themselves an Imagineer.
Wait, this one's here?
Do you think?
There's no imagination.
Do you
No,
think
there's
that
not
this
any
is the
investment.
final straw in letting us all know that they do not need to tear down the Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer Island, a quarter of the Magic Kingdom, and replace it with a Cars off-brand, hey, look, it's a reference to planes, what would you say, discount store Radiator Springs?
They don't have to do that. All they have to do is get a secondary boat and put rollout racks on the boat, and people can shop while going around the river.
Oh gosh! Don't
Well,
give them any
many
ideas.
Why didn't they could have gutted out the Galactic Cruiser and put stuff in here to
Listen,
make it look more
they could take
lively.
the Galactic Cruiser and turn it into a Spirit Halloween store. That's what they should do.
Hey, don't
Oh,
insult
right.
Spirit Halloween.
That's yeah.
It deserves
Love
better
me
than the
some
Galactic
Spirit
Star
Halloween.
Cruiser.
People look forward to the Spirit of Halloween. Like, what store's going out of business? So we know where the Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah,
College
exactly. And what are they theming in this year? Like this year's like a clown thing, but yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh, I
That's
cannot
so
wait for them to
bad.
fill in the Rivers of America, tear down Tom Sawyer Island, and replace it with something on the level of Communicore. That is what we need to be saying. by
That's
the
what
way.
I'm
So,
expecting, honestly.
Yes, well, what we need to say is when everybody is all excited about, oh, they're going to tear it down, they're going to replace it with cars, and guess what? Tom Sawyer Island is so irrelevant, it's so out of date. What we need to say is, yes, you're right. I, for one, cannot wait for another Communicore, and that will be the answer to these people. By the way, take a look, Lorena. This is day one. This is the day when everybody should be at the festival at Epcot, having a wonderful time, enjoying the international foods, the treats, the sweets, the snacks, and all of the delicacies. Does it look crowded to you by any chance, Lorena? Is this what you would expect on day one of the festival?
No. Usually the festivals, they're crowded the first day. Everybody's trying to check out the food locations and crawling all over the merch, especially eBay resellers. This is not what you would expect. And let me contrast this to the annual pass holder event opening of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. The line for that in the morning was crazy packed to try to get in there. And when I was there, I was, talking with some of the other vloggers. Nobody's talking about food and wine. Everybody's talking about being at Halloween Horror Nights on Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And Lorena, you're going to be there, right? You're going to be at the Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes, I will be there Friday and Saturday for the opening weekend. Yes.
Well,
And folks plan to join you for those live streams?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
I
watching.
sure hope so. I hope so. I'm hoping to get 100 people watching at least. So
That's the only
please
way you're gonna
do.
get me in there because I'm not going in scared. Mm-mm.
Erika is not a Halloween person. No, everyone in
Oh,
her crew,
no.
all of her fam knows. Don't do Halloween near her. No.
No. I love Halloween. I just don't like Halloween Horror Nights. It scares the bejesus out of me.
She loves Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Steven, you love mac and cheese, though. It's a well-known fact.
Is that a fat joke?
Oh.
No, it's a cheese joke. It's a very cheesy.
So you're calling me cheesy like Chester.
I can't say any less than that. You've had Kathleen Kennedy flying around your head.
I have no control over it. I have no control over it. Sorry.
Yes, well, that's the spookiest thing of all, honestly.
It is that scary.
You're better off just forking out the money, coming out here to Europe, and go to the real Food and Wine, because Food and Wine season is now. It starts in late August and it goes through October. You got the wine festivals that start first, and then it leads into Oktoberfest. And it's
Erika, we're all terrified to come to Europe now. They're arresting people just for putting social media posts up. It's the UK that scares us the most.
Did they say who actually designed this place? Because I feel like they just got fired from a theater lobby system, and this is what it looks like. Like, if you look at this, it looks like we're going to get your popcorn, your treats before you go sit down in the theater. Like, this whole venue setup is very abstract and like
it looks like a mall, food court.
Lorena, who was the Imagineer who was posting nonstop? He was in charge of the Epcot redo. Do you remember his name?
I was just about to mention him, Mr. Chaz Ridley.
That's right, Mr. Ridley himself. Lorena, do you think that this might have anything to do with some of the Imagineers no longer being available to audiences to connect with?
I would believe so, yes.
I would think that is true. Folks, you know what else might cause Disney to want to hide? Remember I mentioned an ostrich at the start of the show? Mentioned that I had the vision of an ostrich. I don't know. They may have great vision. It may be terrible. And folks, we have come to the end yet again. Another video of pure excellence in the can. All right, folks, if you're not yet a member of the channel, well, consider becoming one. It's the price of a soda per month, and you'll gain access to all kinds of archives and exclusive content you cannot find just by surfing this channel publicly. You want to become a member? Again, it's just $1.99 per month. What value? Also, folks, if you would be so kind, consider clicking that like button. Share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment right on down below. Waste not that beautiful mind of yours. Join today a community of dialogue. All right, folks, until the next time, it's been a wonder, it's been a joy, an attitude of gratitude every time you click one of these videos. Keep learning, keep growing, and take it from your pal pro, you should always keep having fun.